When two giants collide, they leave a trail of destruction in their wake, but what if they want to work together? With Tesla's new speculated collaboration with Toyota, is it game over for other electric vehicle companies? Toyota and Tesla may establish an official tag team to choke other companies vying for a spot in the EV landscape. Yeah, you heard it right. Tesla and Toyota are finally getting towards a highly anticipated partnership after a long term of speculations. So, how can two colossal figures, each of whom is feared in their own right, decided to collaborate? And what would be the impacts? We'll be discussing in this video, so keep watching. So, are you on the lookout for a new ride or seeking any automobile-related info? You're at the right spot. With thousands of vehicles in inventory, Automotek is here to help make car research easier for you by comparing expert car reviews and recommendations. Stay with us. Getting started now. But before proceeding, let's address a crucial query that must have struck your mind here. Why would Tesla be interested in a merger with any other automaker? You can expect a business that wants to overhaul the entire car industry to strive to win over some of their competitors. Elon Musk discussed the potential of this relationship with automakers in general back in 2020. It was as if it came out of nowhere. Why? Tesla has become the world's most valuable automaker. Its stock price is more than quadruple that of its nearest competitor of that time, which happens to be Toyota. You'd think that with such a large difference between them already, they'd have no motivation to collaborate with other automakers. Anyone with a keen business sense will see the good side of a scenario like this, that Tesla's total market cap is now more than $500 billion, making it the most valuable automaker in history. What more could Tesla possibly want? One of the reasons we believe Tesla would prefer to buy another automaker is to increase its production capacity. If they can utilize these automakers' supply chains and factories, they'll be able to reach a wider spectrum of distribution in parts of Europe and the world where Tesla may not have a presence. To do this, we believe Tesla would want to start a war by attempting a series of hostile takeovers that would rip the auto industry apart. Given its stature, there's every reason to expect that Tesla is a powerful force to be reckoned with, and that other brands would quail in front of it. Elon Musk, on the other hand, has denied that Tesla will ever resort to such desperate means, instead opting to merge with them. That was as much as a discourse that went on about acquiring any automaking company. According to reviews, if such genius in rocket science were to be applied to car manufacturing, it's not hard to imagine massive changes that could disrupt transportation. If indeed the world's top two automakers do strike a joint venture to make EVs more appealing in price and reliability, it would seem like a partnership the world had already seen before, but with fresh implications yet untold. Here you must be thinking, why just Toyota? To start off, the brand name Toyota is synonymous with high-level quality, unique taste, and expert build on numerous grounds, to the point where Consumer Reports named Toyota as one of the best vehicles in the United States of America for the year 2018, with Toyota claiming the title of top most valuable global brands for the 6th year in a row as of the year 2018. Simply stated, Toyota must have become your go-to guy in recent years. If you desire to get a vehicle that is massively reliable and efficient in capability and performance, solid builds in structure, function, and body parts. Moreover, Toyota vehicles are particular about critical safety features for all their products. This can be seen in their quest for technology that better equips their vehicles to satisfy their customers. At the same time as ensuring their continued safety, the usage of technology such as automatic emergency braking and forward collision warning systems exemplifies this. Combine this with Toyota's vehicle durability, and you begin to see the making of a no-brainer. If we dig further into it, Toyota has mastered the art of constructing a car that can stand the test of time, with data indicating that over 80% of Toyota vehicles sold 20 years ago are still rigid and active on the road today, and that's really awesome. Toyota vehicles have also been known for having some of the greatest resale statistics for used vehicles. According to Kelley Blue Book, Toyota has the most impressive resale values in the industry. It's worth noting that it's a real eye-catcher for buyers looking for more than just a car. They want a long-lasting machine that's highly reliable and efficient. All of these have been achieved or more by Toyota without sacrificing the style, class, and safety that have been associated with their brand. With all of these perks, it's no surprise that Toyota has become a household name and one of the most desired vehicle brands in the market. A must-have attribute to be considered for a collaboration with Tesla, a pace-setting and trend-blazing generational hotshot. As with any world-class industry-shaking alliance, understanding what each partner can bring to the table to augment the other, as well as finding the exact balance in intensifying strength of the combined force of the constituent members of the partnership is crucial. Although they appear to be radically different in their DNAs, we're told a partnership could be in the works between the two companies. For example, Toyota and Tesla may pair up to jointly develop an electric vehicle platform, as they have been in talks since last year and are about to enter the final phase of their discussions. Now, to do this, as a new kid on the block is just an unrealistic madness. Well, it's just happening. What then makes this new kid on the block, Tesla, more qualified to be in a partnership with such a massive, time-tested giant in the automotive industry such as Toyota? Talking about Tesla, it has become synonymous with art-inspiring, highly futuristic designs. These guys have completely transformed people's perceptions of electric automobiles. Today, the first thing that comes to mind when you think of an electric vehicle is a Tesla. People's perceptions of electric vehicles were extremely negative prior to the production of the Tesla Model S. Simply put, they appeared to be massive slabs of metal loosely cobbled together without class and containing a battery pack. However, with the arrival of the Tesla Model S, the entire scenario shifted dramatically. This vehicle was launched with a concept sports car design, the safety features of a Toyota brand vehicle, and the ability to be fully charged in minutes. Surprisingly, this electric vehicle was indeed the safest vehicle ever tested by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and it also became the fastest electric vehicle at the time of its release. As a matter of fact, car enthusiasts all over the world seek speed and performance above all else in a vehicle. And to have a Tesla electric vehicle that could compete with the performance of gas-powered vehicles is awe-inspiring. The joy of driving a Tesla vehicle is so intense that even versions with future technologies are in such high demand that customers are willing to pre-order and pay to wait in line for years. This is a unique development since it indicates that people admire, respect, and have complete faith in the Tesla brand to deliver on its promises of insanely exceptional, unprecedented, and cutting-edge works of their modern art interpretation of an automobile, where one of the most iconic features of the Tesla brand is the man behind it all himself, Elon Musk. He has become synonymous with crazy, innovative ideas, daring the seemingly impossible rapid forward thinking that has left his mark on all that comes from Tesla. Following a brand with such a personality means being constantly impressed and awed by innovative expansion in what would otherwise be an everyday brand with little to no massive transcending surprises. For the time being, he has a monopoly on the initiative and has complete control over procedures and the progress of the automotive sector. Anyone who aims to snatch that would have to work with a team that's so far ahead in terms of future thoughts and ideas that they're willing to pay a high price for any attempt to reach that far-off point and reclaim the industry's initiative. With all of this in mind, there is no other relationship in the automotive industry today that could be so mind-blowing and highly result-oriented like the overhyped partnership between the motor brands Tesla and Toyota. The combination of these two is such a massive perspective that just the idea of it might cause competition shares to drop. With such high stakes on the ground, it's no surprise that car brands are already seeking out and joining alliances to improve their prospects of competing in the production of electric vehicles, construction of supercharging stations across Europe, and more. Moreover, we may see the likes of BMW Group, Ford Motors, Daimler, Porsche, Audi, and Volkswagen all coming together to form a large alliance called Ionity. This much-awaited relationship between Toyota and Tesla is very well underway, with the potential to have a significant impact on sales and market influence in their favor. This alliance promises to be the partnership of the decade, with Tesla providing the brains, technology, and ideas for the car, and Toyota providing a solid foundation. And it's not unreasonable to believe that these two titans in their own right have nothing to lose on this one. Well, that's it for now, guys. See you in our next video with another informative and interesting topic. So, what's your take on this much-awaited partnership? What would be the impacts and ramifications according to you? And what other brand combinations could give Tesla and Toyota a real run for their money? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments below. And guys, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive timely notifications about the latest videos. And do try to share this video with your friends to keep them updated with the latest Tesla news. Thanks for watching, fellas. Time to take your leave now. Have a nice day. Goodbye.